How to develop a growth mindset. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and uncertainties. Some people see obstacles and stop, while others see them as stepping stones to something greater. What makes the difference? It is the mindset. A fixed mindset keeps you trapped, but a growth mindset unlocks your true potential. For 50 years, Stoic wisdom has taught that the mind is our greatest asset. It shapes how we perceive the world, how we respond to failure, and how we rise above difficulties. A growth mindset is not just about learning new things, it is about how you approach life itself. Step 1. See challenges as opportunities. Most people fear difficulties. They believe struggle means they are failing. But the truth is, every challenge is a lesson in disguise. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I can't do this yet." That small shift changes everything. Have you ever faced a challenge that made you stronger? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else. Step 2. Embrace failure as a teacher. Failure is painful, but it is also one of the best instructors. If you touch fire, you learn to be careful. If you fail an exam, you know where to improve. Failure only defeats those who refuse to learn from it. Think about a time you failed at something but came back stronger. What did you learn? Let's talk about it in the comments. Step 3. Adopt the not yet mentality. A student once told a wise teacher, "I'm bad at math." The teacher replied, "You're just not good at it yet." That single word turns a dead end into a road. Whatever skill you struggle with today, remind yourself, not yet, but soon. This simple mindset shift has changed lives. Try it for yourself and let us know how it works for you. Drop a comment below. Step 4. Value effort over talent. Many people believe talent is everything. They think some are born smart, gifted, or lucky. But the truth? The greatest minds of history, Einstein, Da Vinci, and even the Stoic philosophers, relied on effort more than natural ability. Consistency beats raw talent every time. Who is someone you admire for their perseverance? Share their story in the comments. Step 5. Reframe criticism as a gift. No one likes being criticized. But what if, instead of feeling attacked, you saw criticism as valuable information? Constructive feedback is a mirror, reflecting what we need to improve. Listen, learn, and use it to grow. Have you ever received criticism that helped you grow? Let's talk about it. Step 6. Learn from others, not envy them. When you see someone successful, do not think, "Why them, not me?" Instead, ask, "What can I learn from them?" Jealousy is wasted energy. Learning from others speeds up your progress. Who is someone who has inspired you? Share their impact in the comments. Step 7. Develop a love for learning. A fixed mindset says, "I already know enough." A growth mindset says, "I am always a student." Read books, ask questions, and explore new ideas. Growth is a lifelong process. What's a book or idea that changed your perspective? Recommend it in the comments. Step 8. Train your mind daily. Just like muscles grow with exercise, the mind strengthens with daily practice. Set goals, try new things, and step outside your comfort zone. Each small effort compounds into greatness. What's one new habit you're working on? Let's encourage each other. Leave a comment. You are not stuck where you are. Your mind is a garden. What you plant today will grow tomorrow. With patience, persistence, and the right mindset, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on developing a growth mindset? Have any of these steps helped you? Let's start a conversation in the comments. Step 9. Surround yourself with growth-oriented people. The people around you influence your mindset more than you realize. If you spend time with those who constantly complain, fear change, or avoid challenges, their negativity will affect you. But if you surround yourself with those who push themselves, embrace learning, and see possibilities, you'll naturally start thinking the same way. Take a moment to reflect. Who in your life encourages growth? Who holds you back? Share your thoughts in the comments. Step 10. Practice gratitude for progress. A growth mindset isn't just about striving for more, it's also about recognizing how far you've come. Too often we focus on what we haven't achieved yet and forget to celebrate small wins. At the end of each day, take a moment to acknowledge your progress. Even if it's tiny, it matters. What's one small victory you've had recently? No matter how small, share it below. Let's celebrate together.
Step 11. Get comfortable with discomfort. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, trying a new skill, or pushing through a tough workout, real improvement comes from doing things that feel uncomfortable at first. When you feel resistance, don't run from it. Lean into it. What's something uncomfortable you've done recently that helped you grow? Let's inspire each other in the comments. Step 12. Turn setbacks into comebacks. When things don't go as planned, many people give up. But setbacks are often setups for comebacks. Instead of seeing failure as the end, see it as a plot twist in your story. Take a deep breath, learn from it, and come back stronger. Think of a time when a setback led you to something better. What was the lesson? Drop your story in the comments. It might help someone else going through a tough time. I've shared a lot about developing a growth mindset, but now I want to hear from you. Which of these steps resonated with you the most? Which one are you excited to apply to? Let's keep the conversation going. Comment below, and let's learn from each other. That's it for now. But remember, growth is a journey, not a destination. Keep pushing forward, and I'm excited to hear about your progress. Would you like me to add anything else or refine any part of the letter? Step 13. Develop mental resilience. Life will test you. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, when everything seems to go against you. This is when mental resilience matters most. Resilience isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about standing strong in the face of it. Train yourself to see obstacles as temporary and growth as permanent. Think about a tough time in your life that you overcame. What helped you push through? Share your story in the comments. It could be the encouragement someone else needs today. Step 14. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Many people tie their happiness to achieving a goal. I'll be happy when I get that promotion, or I'll feel successful once I lose weight. The problem? If you only care about the result, you might get frustrated when progress is slow. The key is to fall in love with the process. Enjoy learning, improving, and growing every day. What's one area in your life where you're focusing on progress rather than perfection? Drop it in the comments. Step 15. Challenge negative self-talk. We all have that inner voice that whispers doubts. I'm not smart enough. I always mess things up. But here's a secret. Your mind believes what you tell it most often. If you keep feeding yourself negativity, it will become your reality. Instead, flip the script. Replace "I can't" with "I'm learning." Replace "I always fail" with "Every failure teaches me something." Try this. Next time you catch yourself thinking negatively, reframe it into something empowering. Then come back and tell us how it changed your mindset. Step 16. Take action, even when you're not ready. A fixed mindset waits for the perfect moment. A growth mindset takes action even when things aren't perfect. The truth is, you'll never feel completely ready for anything big in life. But courage isn't about waiting. It's about moving forward despite fear. What's one thing you've been putting off because you don't feel ready? Challenge yourself to take a small step today and let us know in the comments. Step 17. Keep a growth journal. A powerful habit for developing a growth mindset is journaling. Each day, take a few minutes to write about what you learned today, how you handled challenges, one thing you're proud of, how you can improve tomorrow. Over time, this builds self-awareness and keeps you accountable for your growth. Have you ever tried journaling? If so, how has it helped you? Let's discuss below. Developing a growth mindset isn't something you do once. It's a lifelong commitment. Some days will be easy, others will test you, but every step forward matters. The key is consistency. Keep learning, keep improving, and keep pushing yourself beyond your limits. Now I'd love to hear from you. What's your biggest takeaway from this guide? Which step are you going to apply first? Let's build a community of growth. Drop a comment below, and let's support each other on this journey. Step 18. Accept that growth takes time. In a world obsessed with instant results, it's easy to get frustrated when progress feels slow. But true growth is like planting a seed. It takes patience, care, and time. You won't always see results immediately, but that doesn't mean you aren't growing. Every effort you make adds up. Stay committed and trust the process. Have you ever felt discouraged by slow progress, but later realized how far you had come? Share your experience in the comments. Mine.
Step 19. Learn to enjoy discomfort. Discomfort isn't your enemy. It's a sign of growth. When you're learning a new skill, stepping into a leadership role, or pushing your limits, it's natural to feel uncomfortable. Instead of avoiding that feeling, embrace it. Growth happens when you stretch beyond what feels easy. What's something outside of your comfort zone that you've done recently? How did it help you grow? Drop your story in the comments. Step 20. Be curious like a child. Children approach life with endless curiosity. They ask why about everything, explore new things without fear, and see the world as full of possibilities. But as adults, we often lose that curiosity. A growth mindset means bringing back that childlike wonder, asking questions, seeking new perspectives, and staying open to learning. What's something new you've learned recently that fascinated you? Let's share knowledge in the comments. Step 21. Break free from self-limiting beliefs. Many of the limits we believe in are just illusions. I'm not creative. I'm too old to start. I'll never be good at this. These are self-imposed barriers, not truths. The moment you challenge these beliefs, you open up new possibilities. Instead of saying, I can't, ask, what if I could? What's one limiting belief you've let go of, or one you're working on overcoming? Let's discuss this in the comments. Step 22. Visualize your future self. Close your eyes and imagine the best version of yourself. What does that person look like? How do they think, act, and handle challenges? Now ask yourself, what's one step you can take today to move closer to that version of you? Visualization is a powerful tool that helps align your actions with your goals. Try this exercise and share your experience. What did you see in your future self? Let's inspire each other in the comments. Step 23. Develop self-compassion. A growth mindset isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. Too often, we are our own harshest critics. But beating yourself up over mistakes doesn't help. Learning from them does. Treat yourself with the same kindness and patience you would offer a friend. How do you practice self-compassion? Share your tips in the comments. Step 24. Take responsibility for your growth. No one else is responsible for your success. Only you are. A growth mindset means owning your choices, actions, and progress. Blaming circumstances or waiting for the right time won't get you anywhere. Decide today to take control of your growth journey. What's one area in your life where you've taken full responsibility? Let's celebrate accountability in the comments. Step 25. Never stop growing. The most successful people never stop learning. They remain students of life, always seeking new knowledge, skills, and perspectives. No matter how much you grow, there's always more to learn. Stay humble, stay curious, and keep evolving. You've made it this far, which means you're already on the path to developing a powerful growth mindset. Now, the real question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Reading is just the first step. Action is what makes the difference. So I challenge you, pick one step from this guide and apply it today. Then come back and tell us how it went. Let's hold each other accountable and grow together. Your turn. What's your biggest takeaway from this guide? Let's continue the conversation in the comments. Step 26. Celebrate effort, not just results. Too often, we only celebrate big wins, getting the job, reaching the goal, or achieving something significant. But what about the small wins? What about the effort it took to get there? A growth mindset means appreciating the process, not just the outcome. When you focus on effort, motivation stays high, and success becomes inevitable. What's one small win you've had recently that deserves recognition? Share it in the comments, and let's celebrate together. Step 27. Build a habit of asking, what can I learn? Every experience, good or bad, has a lesson. When things don't go your way, don't ask, why me? Instead, ask, what can I learn from this? That simple shift changes setbacks into stepping stones. The faster you extract the lesson, the quicker you grow. Think of a time when life taught you a powerful lesson. What did you learn? Share your wisdom in the comments. Step 28. Train your mind like a muscle. Just like your body needs regular exercise to stay strong, your mindset needs daily training. If you only work on your growth mindset once in a while, it won't stick. Make it a habit. Read, challenge yourself, reflect, and practice positive thinking every day. What's one daily habit that helps you stay in a growth mindset? Let's exchange ideas in the comments. Step 29. Be willing to start over. Many people fear starting over, but sometimes it's the best thing you can do. A growth mindset means understanding that every fresh start is an opportunity to do things better. Whether it's a new job, a new skill, or a new chapter in life, embrace it with confidence. Have you ever had to start over in some area of life? How did it turn out? Let's share and support each other in the comments. Step 30. Master the art of patience. Growth isn't instant. It's easy to get frustrated when progress feels slow. But just because you don't see results yet, doesn't mean they aren't happening. The strongest trees take years to grow. Stay patient, stay consistent, and trust that your effort will pay off. How do you stay patient when working toward big goals? Let's discuss strategies in the comments. Step 31. Stop comparing. Run your race. Comparison kills progress. Social media makes it easy to look at others and feel behind. But remember, everyone's journey is different. Focus on your path, your growth, and your progress. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. How do you stop the habit of comparison? Let's share insights in the comments. Step 32. Find the fun in growth. Who says growth has to be serious all the time? When you enjoy the process, it becomes easier. Treat challenges like a game, something exciting to figure out. When you make learning fun, you'll naturally want to do more of it. What's a fun way you've made personal growth exciting? Drop your creative ideas in the comments. Step 33. Create an environment that supports growth. Your surroundings influence your mindset more than you think. If you're in an environment that discourages change, it's harder to grow. Surround yourself with books, podcasts, positive people, and spaces that inspire you. What's one thing you've done to create a growth-friendly environment? Let's share and inspire each other. Step 34. Learn to adapt and pivot. Life doesn't always go as planned, and that's okay. A growth mindset means being flexible, adapting when things change, and pivoting when necessary. The more adaptable you are, the stronger you become. Think of a time when you had to pivot in life. How did you handle it? Share your story in the comments. Step 35. Make lifelong learning a non-negotiable. The world is constantly evolving, and those who stop learning get left behind. A true growth mindset means staying hungry for knowledge, reading books, taking courses, and seeking new experiences. The moment you think you know enough, you stop growing. What's the last thing you learned that truly excited you? Let's share knowledge in the comments. Final challenge. Take action now. Reading about a growth mindset is great, but action is what changes lives. So here's your challenge. Pick one thing from this guide and commit to applying it today. Then come back and share your experience. Let's hold each other accountable. What's your first step? Drop it in the comments below. Let's grow together. Step 36. Be willing to be a beginner. Many people avoid trying new things because they don't want to look foolish. But every expert was once a beginner. The key to growth is embracing the learning phase, no matter how awkward or slow it feels. Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, say I'm getting better every day. What's something new you've started recently? How's the journey going? Let's encourage each other in the comments. Step 37. Take constructive criticism as a gift. Most people fear criticism because they take it personally. However, a growth mindset sees feedback as a tool for improvement. Instead of getting defensive, ask, what can I learn from this? Constructive criticism isn't an attack, it's an opportunity to grow. Have you ever received feedback that helped you improve? Share your experience in the comments. Step 38. Learn to manage your energy, not just your time. Growth isn't just about working harder, it's also about working smarter. You can have all the time in the world, but if you're exhausted, you won't make progress. Pay attention to when you feel most energized and productive, and structure your hardest tasks around those times. What's one way you boost your energy when you feel drained? Let's swap tips in the comments. Step 39. Seek out challenges. Don't avoid them. Most people avoid difficulties, but those with a growth mindset actively seek them out. Why? Because every challenge is a chance to level up. Instead of shying away from hard things, lean into them. The more challenges you tackle, the stronger you become. What's the biggest challenge you're facing right now? Let's support each other. Drop it in the comments. Step 40. Develop a yet mindset. A simple word can change everything. Instead of saying, I don't know how to do this, say, I don't know how to do this yet. That tiny shift in language keeps your mind open to growth and possibility. Try it now. Take something you struggle with and add the word yet. How does it feel? Share your yet statements in the comments. Step 41. Learn to let go of what no longer serves you. Sometimes, growth isn't about adding, it's about subtracting. Old habits, negative thoughts, toxic relationships. If something is holding you back, it's time to let it go. You can't move forward while carrying unnecessary weight. What's one thing you've let go of that helped you grow? Share your experience in the comments. Step 42. Learn from people who think differently than you. It's easy to stick to our own beliefs and perspectives, but real growth happens when we expose ourselves to new ideas. Have conversations with people who think differently, read books that challenge your views, and stay open to different perspectives. Have you ever learned something valuable from someone with a completely different perspective? Let's discuss this in the comments. Step 43. Practice self-reflection daily. One of the most powerful habits for growth is self-reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what did I learn today? What could I have done better? What am I grateful for? These small moments of reflection will keep you on track. Do you already have a reflection habit? Share your process in the comments. Step 44. Become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Growth is messy. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and that's exactly why most people avoid it. But if you want to grow, you need to make peace with discomfort. It's a sign that you're stretching beyond your limits. Think about the last time you pushed through discomfort. What happened? Let's inspire each other. Comment below. Step 45. Take one small risk every day. A growth mindset thrives on taking risks. But risks don't have to be huge. Try speaking up in a meeting, reaching out to someone new, or trying something unfamiliar. Small risks build confidence for bigger challenges. What's one small risk you can take today? Let's challenge ourselves. Drop your answer in the comments. Step 46. Focus on long-term growth, not just quick wins. It's easy to chase instant gratification, but real success is built over time. Instead of focusing on short-term wins, ask yourself, how can I grow in a way that lasts? Sustainable growth is slow but powerful. What's a long-term goal you're working toward? Let's hold each other accountable. Share in the comments. Step 47. Don't just consume, create. Many people spend their time consuming content, watching videos, reading articles, listening to podcasts, but growth happens when you create. Write, build, speak, teach, express yourself in a way that contributes to the world. What's something creative you're working on right now? Let's support each other. Drop it in the comments. Step 48. Ask for help without feeling weak. A growth mindset understands that asking for help isn't a weakness, it's a strength. No one succeeds alone. Whether it's a mentor, a coach, or a friend, learning from others accelerates your growth. Who is someone who has helped you on your journey? Give them a shout out in the comments. Step 49. Stay humble. There's always more to learn. No matter how much you grow, there's always more to learn. The moment you think you know everything is the moment you stop growing. Stay humble, stay curious, and keep evolving. What's one thing you still want to learn? Let's share knowledge in the comments. Step 50. Remember, you are in control of your growth. At the end of the day, your growth is your responsibility. No one else can do it for you. You have the power to change, to learn, and to become whoever you want to be. The only question is, will you take action? Your final challenge: choose one lesson from this guide and take action today. Then come back and share what you did. Let's make this a movement of growth. Now it's over to you. Which of these 50 steps resonated with you the most? Which one are you excited to apply? Drop a comment below, and let's build a community of growth together.